I'm on the moon. It's made of cheese.
I love that guy.
How you guys doing today?
So cute.
Yeah, I had to switch it up a little bit. Welcome to Beer Cheese Tuesday, the 20,000th live stream we've done in almost 4 years now. But going strong. Got two lovely ladies here again with us. Thank you very much, ladies.
Yep.
And of course, Bumpy.
Had to keep the odds up,
Angie's Fluid Art by Sparkle, and Bumpy Road Brews.
Bumpy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers
Good to
to
see you guys.
cheers to Jason Cleveland. Jason, cheers to you and Ryan. Right
Hey,
on.
Jason. Hey, Jason. Ryan.
Yeah. Cool. Well, let's start this off with Angie's first. So we are going to bring her up now.
Oh, I am first. Well, this is just going to be, this one's just Angie's go-to for tonight. So the cheese. Oh, wait, I'll get one of the ones that I didn't already slice. How dumb is, okay. Sorry. So it's Sheetz sharp cheddar cheese. Because you can get it from DoorDash.
Nice.
And
that's good to know.
And my beer of choice, my go-to, is Natty Boh.
Nice. Sweet.
That's what I'm going to be pouring this evening.
You want to pour your beer?
Pour your beer, dear.
Pour your beer.
Or you can drink it out of the can and be really original.
Oh, you didn't bring a glass?
No, I do. I have a glass.
Oops.
Oh my God, how unprepared.
Uh-oh.
You okay?
Yeah, I forgot my beer man glass.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be
There
right
we go. You gotta love that sound. That,
Yes, I love that sound.
Here we go into a dirty glass, which is par for the course. So, I just want to recreate my go-to. Beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful color, effervescence, got a lot of bubbles. One finger head, kind of staticky. It's not real sudsy, foamy. And it's dissipating as we speak. And I'm sorry. Can you remind me that how we do this? Like, do I keep going or do we go to the next?
We'll go to the next person and then come back.
We'll go to Lori next. Yeah, we'll go to.
Okay, then we don't do the entire.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's next go around.
Yep.
I'm really sorry.
It was in my cooler.
I just lost my train of thought, and I'm like, oh my God! And there's like different ones you do different stuff, and it's like,
It's all confusing. Yeah, I know.
Anyway, it looks good.
All right, thanks, Angie.
Thank you.
Let's bring up Sparkle next.
Okay. Well, Mr. Beer Man glass was in my cooler.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so what am I expecting this? This is first I started with keys. This is a Bella Vitano Sartori Merlot.
Nice.
And it's got a nice little Merlot edge. And on my family's wood cutting board.
Oh, very
Oh,
cool.
very nice.
That's awesome.
And the beer is from, just catch my breath here for a second.
I love it. You're all excited.
I am.
I love
I had
that.
a hard time deciding what cheese to put with this sucker. Okay. This is Founders Brewing, and it's called KBS
Nice.
Imperial Stout, aged in bourbon barrels. And I just want to read this because it's really cool. The beer that taught us that patience truly is a virtue. This big, bold Imperial Stout is brewed with premium chocolate and coffee, then aged in bourbon barrels that introduce powerful notes of vanilla, cocoa, and charred oak. This says KBS is a luxuriant, full-bodied drinking experience that emanates sophistication while honoring our craft beer roots.
Very
good.
nice.
Let's see if it's all that it's correct.
You know, when you hear that story, it's like it makes it in my mind, it makes it the anticipation of it more tasty and
Okay, here we go.
Exciting.
It's all frosty.
Frosty.
Yeah, that is a frosty
All
glass.
frosty. It's been in my cooler. All right. I don't know whether to up or side. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, that is definitely dark.
Yum.
Good to the last drop. So it looks pretty nice. I know that head's going to disappear, but looks good right now.
Yeah.
So that's it for me.
Very
think
nice.
Cheers, Sparkly. That's a good beer. I'm not going to say any more though.
Okay.
All right. So cheers to you. Let's get on to Bumpy.
Cheers, Sparkly.
Cheers, Bumpy.
All right. My cheese. It's let's try to figure out where it's from. Vermont. It's from the Vermont Farmstead Cheese Company, and this one's made with Harpoon IPA and dark beer. It's an alehouse cheddar.
Wow.
Nice.
Ingredients: pasteurized whole milk, Harpoon IPA, and dark. So there's some dark beer that they have, I guess, but they don't name it. It says a bold cheddar with a hoppy finish. And contains milk and wheat. Great on burgers and cheddar ale soup.
Damn.
Cheddar ale.
It's a very crumbly cheddar. I cut it up. It's quite kind of dry and crumbly.
Oh, I like the crumble.
Nice.
It did have a pretty good aroma when I opened up the package. So the beer that I'm going to pair with this is not a Harpoon beer at all. It's not even an IPA or really a dark beer, I guess.
Oh,
But
it's dangerous.
this is
Oh,
Combs.
Ooh.
Imperial
Nice.
Amber Ale. It comes in at 10% ABV. Combs is out of Poland. On the back, it gives you a chart for aging. So it kind of tells you like where it is on the aging chart and what you should expect. This one is 3 months old. 4 months old, actually. 4 months old. Which I'm not sure if that's when they actually put them out to be distributed or not, because it starts off on their aging process at 4 months. And it says at 4 months, it'll be fresh and fruity.
Ooh.
And it kind of goes that way, and it starts to get kind of a darker thing. And finally, in the 28 month to 36 months, so for up to 3 years, becomes dry and complex. So I would like to pick up. They have different ones. They have porters, imperial Russian stouts, stuff like that as well. I can't remember if I've had the amber ale or not, but they're pretty good products. So 10% imperial amber. This should be good, and hopefully the hoppiness from the cheese will go well with it. Sometimes ambers can be a little bit hoppy, or they could be a little bit more malt forward. Well, let's go ahead and crack this one open now.
God, very nice.
Pour it into my dimple mug here.
Don't be dimpled. Oh, that looks nice. Wow. Whoa. Whoa.
So yeah, kind of a rocky, light khaki head with a nice amber to copper color beer.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Cool, man. Cool, man. Cool, Bumpy. Thank you. Cheers. All right. Here we go. On to me. Okay. So I have to do like a last minute thing. I really don't even know if it's gonna work. So that's cool. First I'll show the cheese. I got a feta goat milk cheese. Salty, sharp, and tangy, it says. From LeClaire Family Creamery. Got it over at the Ferdmeyer. See, it's dripping out, so I got to be careful here. But that's that.
Nice.
And this is what it looks like. It's really wet.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like kind of oily wet or something like that. And then I'm going to mix it with one, I think it's a collaboration, but with a it is with the coffee company and with the beer company. So it's with the Oakshire Brewing Company out of Eugene, Oregon, and Overcast Cafe must be out of Eugene as well, possibly. It's an 8.2% vanilla macchiato imperial stout. So 8.2 sounded decent. At least it's not like 10. I mean, Bumpy's is a 10, but I think that's what you said. Yeah, 10. So 425.23. This was canned, which is fine. It's a stout. We can work with that. Yeah. So let's go ahead and pour this out. Nice chocolate brown on the pour. Nice, rich, chocolatey head. That looks nice. Very dark brown for sure, with a nice kind of chocolate, almost can't think of the word, but a dark tan color or something like that. It smells great. All right, cool. Hopefully that works. It's very coffee-like. That's nice. All right, let's get on with to Angie first, and you can do the whole review this time.
Oh, right. Thank you, Beer Man.
You're welcome.
Sorry, I have the sillies, so I just preface that. Yeah, as you can see, the head's going, but it's still bubbling a little bit there, down in it. So I smell the hops. Little peppery. Just smells like beer, really. I can't smell anything special. Just smells like beer. Good beer. So I'm gonna say it's just hoppy, I don't know how else to explain it.
I'll be happy.
Yeah, it's just. Actually, I do smell a little bit of banana. Weird.
Right.
My sniffer is stuffed up. That's the problem.
Vicks.
Maybe a little bit of lemon. Yeah, that's it, and hops. So beer. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the taste test.
Nice. Cheers.
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 Cheers! I forgot to say cheers. I did this though. That's the universal language.
Sláinte.
That's my go-to. Very refreshing. Ice cold. Real crisp. Not bitter at all. You can still taste the hops, but it's got kind of almost like a champagne-y kind of effervescence to it that kind of takes the other stuff that I said, like the lemon and the banana, and just kind of, you know what I mean? Doesn't leave any aftertaste. Yeah. I don't know what that means. Like clean, goes back clean.
Zip, it's gone.
Yeah. It's very good. So,
Nice.
and then now I'll show you my cheese. Well, I showed it to you. I'll just show you the cheese itself. It's sharp cheddar by Sheets. That's the only place I can get it to deliver cheese. So it's nice. It's a little rubbery. It's not, it's not wet, but it's kind of tacky. You know what I mean?
A little moist.
It's a little moist. It's a little moist. Yeah. So my sniffer is off. It is way off.
If you actually stick it in your nostril,
Stick it in your nose.
I did that one time with a Flintstones chewable. It was a green Barney. I was trying to be funny, obviously, and it went way far up into my sinus cavity. I had to go to the doctor and get it taken out.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so I shy away from putting something in my nose, but my sniffer is off.
If you went in the shower, it might have melted.
Well, and see, that was like the birth of snorting. Right, I snorted a green Barney. Okay. Yeah, I smell the milk, salt. Smells creamy. There's some funk, but there should always be funk. Like feet funk, kind of. Yeah. So it smells good. It smells really good. So we're going to give it a cheesers.
Oh my God. Cheesers. Where's the cheesers at? There it is. I was looking for foot and feet. Oh, that was feet and fart. Okay.
Interesting. It's a little more waxy. Not really creamy at all. So that kind of nose effed me there a little bit.
Waxy.
It's kind of waxy. Yeah, it's like
Weird.
not a great flavor. Now again, it's sharp cheddar from Sheets, a convenience store. So, you get what you pay for. But I taste more funk and salt than I do like the milk. It almost tastes oily.
Funk and cheese.
Funk and cheese, right? So, all right. So I'm going to eat another piece and drink the beer, and we'll see what happens.
All right. Cheesers.
We'll see if I projectile vomit.
Cheers.
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 And for something that felt so moist, it's like really dry in the mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's even hard to swallow.
Wash it down.
Yeah. Cheers.
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 Oh yeah, that's good. It's good that way because the skank, from the cheese, it washes clean with washes. That's not how I say wash. I don't know why I said washes. It washes. It washes that funk right down. So I'm gonna say I know that's gonna be the best. So we're gonna try it the other way and we'll see what happens.
And again.
Cheezers.
Cheezers.
Cheers and cheesers, my friends. Mm-mm. No, no, no. It's not good that way. Not at all. At first I thought, the citrusy stuff from the beer would cut that funk. And it did at first. And I'm like, oh, the cheese actually might be pleasant. And then as I got down into the cheese, it's like, no, no.
Hmm.
It was not more pleasant. It was bad. It was skunk. It's skunk cheese.
Oy.
So I'll give you my raving score. Yeah.
All right.
Thank
Thanks.
you for having me up here, man. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Cool. All right, let's move on to Bumpy. Mr. Bump. Bumping it up.
Bumping it up.
Is it me?
It is.
It is already.
You're in the
Yeah.
spotlight.
Yeah, I thought. All right. Still been chasing flies around again. Fly tried to get my cheese. I think I killed it, but I don't know where the body went. So, kind of keeping an eye out. Let's go beer. All right, some aromas on this.
Ooh.
It has a fruity and kind of like a bready, like a darker bread aroma. Maybe a little bit. It's like some type of like cake or something that has like a. It's almost like a molasses and spice. I can't think of it. It's like this kind of weird, like dark brown cake. I think that it has this kind of like maybe it's called spice cake. Maybe that's what it is. Kind of has an aroma like that, but it almost seems like there's like a little touch of molasses. There's a darker brown bread and fruity notes. Fruity notes are kind of, I would say, it's like a slight like raisin cherry mixture. Maybe a little bit of like prune, maybe. It's not quite plum. It's definitely something that's more concentrated on the aromas and the darker fruits. So, cheers.
Cheers. Let's go.
Yeah, you're getting that malt right up front. It's dark bread. It's got the slight kind of molasses. There's a little bit of that kind of spice to it. Fruitiness, mid palate, still kind of in that kind of raisin prune to plum type thing. Maybe a little cherry action too, dark cherry.
Wow.
Bitterness is pretty, I would say, it's on the higher side of moderate. It is a lingering bitterness. It does get kind of like woodsy, earthy toned. And it kind of mixes with that kind of spice tone on the beer as well. Yeah, it's a big bitterness now. It's lingering. That's pretty much all I'm left with. It's bitterness on the complete finish.
Sounds good. Looks beautiful.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
Cheers.
go back in. At least it starts it back over again. You getting some of the nice flavors before that bitterness totally just embarks all over your palate. 10% ABV. Yeah, I'd say this one drinks maybe more like it's 7%er. Body on it seems to be about medium. Carbonation's about medium. Let's do this cheese. It's a hard cheese to stab because it likes to crumble. But all right, yeah. So it's got a sharp cheddar smell. There might be like a slight little bit of like a maltiness to it, but like I'm not getting hops. It doesn't smell like an IPA to me. All right, we're gonna eat the cheese. Cheese.
Eat the cheese.
Caesar.
Caesars.
So it does kind of have a dampness to it on the exterior, almost like it's sweaty, and then it does get very dry on the palate. There's a sharp cheddar funk to this one. It does have a little bit of like an ale type flavor tone, so there's a little bit of like a malty ale, and then there kind of is a little bit of like a touch of salinity, and then there kind of is a slight bitterness to this one on the finish too. So two things that end with a bitterness. It kind of tastes like if you poured yourself an ale of some sort. I wouldn't think of like an IPA really, but just an ale. It's got a little bit of hoppiness to it. But then you left it out all night, and then you try to drink it the next morning. It's kind of coming off like that as far as a beer flavor note in the cheese. All right, so now cheese and then beer. Cheesers.
Cheesers.
Yeah, it kind of brings up more of the fruity notes with the cheese. It's nice. Actually, the strange thing is it kind of cuts out some of the bitterness, even though both of them kind of have a bittering finish. I'm getting kind of a lingering cheese note after drinking the beer still. So it brings out a brighter, darker fruit, so more plum side. And the bitterness seems to be cut down on the finish of the beer. And I'm left with that lingering kind of like ale cheese flavor note. A bit of cheddar funk just lingers on. So that works. Now we do the beer, then the cheese. Cheers.
Cheers.
Again.
Ooh. I mean, that bitterness from that beer just hits. Like right before I put that cheese in my mouth, it was like getting that real bitter punch. And then I'm actually getting some of that kind of. It actually made the hoppy flavor come out of the cheese a bit, and then it's bitter. I lost some of that cheddar funk though doing it that way. Kind of brought out more like a hoppy and then the bitter tone. for the finish. So I mean, it still kind of works that way as well, but definitely better cheese first. That was the thing that actually made the beer better, taking out that bitter finish. So, but interesting, yeah, very interesting. I think.
Nice. Thanks, Bumpy.
Awesome.
Right.
Cool. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
All right. Let's go here to me. Moi. All right, so let's get the beer first. Let's do that. Let me chug this. In Lori's awesome glass. Or
Unbreakable.
rubber glasses. I wish I was drinking that last night because I dropped the damn glass last night.
Oh no.
Sticky when I woke up. It's great.
Oh.
So let me try and twirl this to get some aromas spitting out of the top here. All right. So definitely there is coffee. I get ground coffee, real fresh ground, kind of like it just got ground off the grinder. A real nice roasty, maybe like a dark. I'd say I have to say like a dark roast coffee. Not quite espresso coffee, but a dark roast. I don't know if I even made sense there. I don't drink a lot of coffee, but I used to work in a coffee place. I actually used to bag it, and I was in the shipping line and all that. It was kind of fun. But yeah, you're getting
Gotta
some.
bag it up.
It was a cool job. It was a cool people. Chocolate definitely is coming out like more of a baker's chocolate. Excuse you. Vanilla is popping through. Very like a big malty bite to this. You can feel it, like the thickness in my nose. It's so nice and well-rounded with everything they were talking about. It's got even a little bit of like cakiness to it. Sweetness, get the sweet. Oh, almost came out of there. We got a shark inside this thing. It's wanting to come out. Get you out of there. Okay. So it's a dark opaque beer, dark chocolate. Can't see through it. Looks like oil. And tan khaki head. We looked at that already. It does have a medium, slow, low rising bubble kind of thing going on. Let's drink it. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's getting some fruit, almost like a sour cherry coming through. You're getting the vanilla, you're getting the chocolate, you're getting the vanilla, chocolate, and coffee mix, like I was saying in the nose. It tastes like a macchiato for sure. It's even got like a bit of caramel. There's a little caramel drizzle in there. Very nice. Wow, this is good. And that cherry, like a cherry, almost cherry apple, or some kind of funky, weird fruit coming through. Creamy. Alex would love that one. Definitely a creamy beverage. It's got a little bit of chalkiness on the sides of the tongue. You're getting a little kind of like just kind of like a chalk, like you got chalk, gypsum-y kind of thing or whatever. It's very malty, as the aromas told me. It's sweet, but it's also sour. It's got like this sweet and sour kind of thing. Slight saltiness. I think all beers all have that anyway. You know, they all have like a sweet, salty, sour kind of thing to them. I don't know what it is, but maybe they don't. Unless it's not tasting clean, that's for sure. It's not a clean beer. It's definitely going down my throat, and I can feel it lathering my throat down the waterfall. Yeah, very good beer though. Actually, it's pretty good. I like it. So let's see how it goes with this feta.
Better is better.
Feta is better, and it's a goat. Is all feta goat cheese? Do you know that? No, okay. So this one's a goat feta. Um, these guys are out of, excuse me, these guys are out of Malone, Wisconsin. What a place to get cheese from. I used
Yeah,
to live
right. Go figure.
Yeah.
I lived in Madison for 2 weeks. I met some girl on a train, and she's like, "Come with me." And I went to a mansion and lived in one of the rooms in there. And everyone, there's all these hippies in this old mansion, and I tried to find a job and I couldn't find one, so I ended up leaving. But yeah. So this is really wet, really wet. Like it was soaking in water. It probably will drip. It's crumbly. I let me let's do that. So you can see it's kind of like a break. It just breaks, and
Yeah.
it's very slick, wet. Smells very salty, very creamy. It's very funky, super funky. It smells like foot, like locker room.
Yeah.
I got
Athletes.
one of those. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's kind of funky. That I would almost rather have blue cheese than this, as far as the smell goes. But hopefully, this will taste a lot better. Um, let's taste it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Caesars.
Cheers.
Oh, big
Or,
bite.
yeah, cheesers too.
Cheers. Very dry. Wow. That's so dry. Like I need something to water it down. Oh, it's tangy.
Yeah, it was like soaked in whatever water it was in the bag.
I think it was
It's
like a
really
vinegar,
dry.
kind of, because
Yeah.
it's vinegar like it's very sour, vinegary. Just spat out right now and went
Yeah.
somewhere. Very dry, crumbly in the mouth, salty. Oh, there's more. Um, wet in the mouth. It's salty. It's got that funky goat thing going on, which I like. I really like goat cheese. I know Angie, you don't like it much, but
I don't either. Too funky.
I've
you don't
only had it one. I haven't really had it enough to say I don't like
Too
it.
funky
So
for me.
maybe I'll get some for the next show.
I like feta. But
This is-
feta is a good cheese on salads and stuff. Though.
Feta, but
Yeah.
the goat part of it.
I do like the funky. I'd like to mix this with blue cheese in a salad. That would be really good.
That would work.
Oh
Bacon,
yeah.
you know, tomatoes and olives. Oh man, green olives. Yeah, and jalapenos. This is really good. Let's see if it goes good with the beer. There's little chunks that I can't chew. They just
Oh
stay
dear.
solidified in my mouth.
Goat bone.
Little chewable chunks.
Goat bone.
Wow. All right. It cut out the fruit, which is cool. I mean, I didn't mind the fruit in the beer. Um, it kind of took away a lot of the flavors in the beer. The cheese overpowered the beer. I'm wondering how the cheese will be after when I have what the fuck. Home Depot delivered. Okay. Hey, I can run my oven now. Cool. Waiting for an element. Yeah, I'm wondering how it'll be when I have the beer before the cheese, because cheese before beer it was a little funky. It's almost getting like a metallic flavor. Yeah, let's do beer before cheese.
Cheesers.
Cheesers and cheers.
That's cool. That brought vanilla out. That brought a little of the chocolate and the vanilla out. And then as you chew the cheese, you start to get that goat again, or like that goat funky. That's good. It actually took the funky out. I like the beer before the cheese better. This is one of those kind, for sure. It's not a both way one. So that's all I have for you. Very good, very good. A decent mix or pairing. Definitely interesting, if anything. But yeah. So All right, let's get on to let's get back to Angie and let her give us her
Can I
last.
do mine? Can I do mine?
Oh, you didn't do yours?
No,
Well, that's why I was saying I thought I didn't know it was my turn.
it's okay.
because-
Sparkle, I am so.
It's okay.
And Bumpy tried to say something
I
too.
just speak up. It's no problem.
I was
That's right.
busy chasing
I think
flies, so I was like, "Oh, okay,
Oh,
she must
you
have
are
drawn a
on
yells."
the
But
spotlight right now. You are going up right now. Much love. I'm sorry about that.
Hey,
Sorry,
I'm
Bumpy.
not shy.
Yeah. No, my bad.
That's
My
okay,
bad.
babe.
All right.
I forgot to mention that this actually, where did I see it? It's out of, oh goodness. I had it right on the tip of my tongue. California or Michigan, this beer, and it's 12%.
Ooh.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Okay. So let's see what happens with this. I like that little swirl you did, Beer Man. So I'm going
Oh,
to
yeah.
give that a shot. I better do two hands because I'm not too steady. Make sure. But the lacing doesn't stay on the glass, and this is a beer clean glass,
Mhm.
but it doesn't really bubble up. Tiny, 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 imperceivable bubbles. Okay, let's just kind of kind of subtle. Oops. I need one. I need a glass that has a little dip in it, where I can put my nose. I can smell the vanilla and
Cool.
definitely the chocolate. Clearly the coffee. A little breakfast. It's a very soft smell. Creamy smell. All right, let's give this baby a shot here.
Awesome. Cheers.
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 Mm. Wowza. Holy chocolate. It is a rich, rich chocolatey taste. I would say it's slightly sweeter than a baker's. It's right away, it's sweet on the tongue, but there's some bitterness. The coffee is certainly pronounced. Kind of like a French roast, because I'm a coffee drinker. And it stays sweet on the tongue with that little hint of bitterness. And all the way back to the back, it's very sweet and creamy. Yeah, it's very creamy going down. And I like it. It's not the heaviest stout I've ever had, which is great.
Nice.
Very pleasant. Very pleasant. Trying to think. There might be a little bit of a caramel taste to it.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe, hold on. I'm taking little sips, really. Yeah. There's some Bing cherry in there. At least it tastes like some Bing cherry. All right.
Nice.
I like it. I think I'm going to
It's good, huh? Yeah, that's a good beer.
save this one. I'm going to save this one at 12%. You can't go wrong, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the cheese comes out of California. It's been sitting here a little bit, so it has a bend before a break. Mm. Smells nice and creamy. Slight cheddar smell. Now this is the Merlot cheese.
All right. Yeah.
Very subtle. A very subtle, soft smell. And it'll be interesting to see how the beer brings it out. All right, let's taste this baby.
Cheesers. Cheese.
A little sharper than I thought it would be. A hint of the Merlot, not overpowering. Very creamy. It doesn't break apart as much as I thought it might, but it dissolves beautifully. I like it. It's sweet on the tongue, even though it has that bit of cheddar in it. It could be. I don't think that's from the Merlot, unless it's from the mix, because Merlot is dry. Yeah. It doesn't bite like a cheddar. Very consistent. Slightly salty, but not objectionable. This rind, this Merlot rind, it's edible. It's edible and it's good.
Cheers and cheers.
Cheesers
All
and cheers.
Let's see what
Yeah.
happens.
Cheers and cheers.
Now for the experiment.
It's hard to chew sometimes faster. Like, come
Well,
on.
I'm putting a little in my mouth to mix with the beer. You know, you gotta have a true test, right?
Right, exactly. Everyone just has to be patient, you know?
Wow. That kind of settled down the beer a little bit. So it mixed pretty nicely. It gave it a little bit of a punch, but not so much that was objectionable. It really kind of mixed pretty well. Nice blend. Okay, so then we're going to do beer. More beer, more beer.
More beer. Again. Cheesers again.
I like to roll the beer around in my throat.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Right on.
It brings the cheddary taste out a little bit, makes it a tad sharper. It doesn't overpower. Kind of blends nice.
Nice.
I think
Awesome.
it's pretty cool. Thank
That's
you.
Very nice.
Yeah. Excellent. Hey, that's a good cheese too. I've had that a couple times.
It's a
Yeah.
really nice cheese.
Fucking good.
That's a nice,
Yeah.
that's a nice cheese company, sir.
Can you
so-
add anything to? Well, it's hard to remember after you.
Yeah.
cheeses.
They have a bourbon one that's really good too. I think it's
Really?
They have
Yeah,
an
I think-
espresso one too. That's actually good.
espresso.
Well,
Yeah,
that would be good with this.
definitely. Definitely. Oh my God.
Nice.
Well, thank you, Sparkle. And I'm again sorry for missing you.
No, don't apologize, honey. No apologies
Yeah.
necessary.
All right. Well,
I'll
thanks for
speak
being
up.
patient.
No, I will.
Yeah. Thanks for being patient. And yeah, you can say
course.
anything you want at any time. But
Of
thank
course.
you. Cheers. Cheers. All right. So let's get back to Angie and get her last thoughts out on her pairing.
Okay. For my beer, it's my go-to. I give it a 95 out of 100. For the cheese, not so much. I'm gonna give it a 45 out of 100 because it sucked.
Is it
Sorry.
better than Dollar Tree cheese?
It ranked right up there with the Dollar G slice.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
it was pretty bad. I don't know if it was worse, but it was bad enough. Yeah. And so yeah, I mean, the cheese is going to get like a 45 out of 100 because it sucked.
Yeah, that's generous.
I'm being generous. Yeah, I mean I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but Jesus. And so the two of them together would be like a, well, because I like the beer so much, we'll say 85 because the beer is carrying it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. 85 works. It's passable. I mean, the cheese wasn't working, but
1985.
Like it's been around.
oh shit, dude. Cheers, JV. Thanks, Angie. Good
Thank
score.
you.
All right. Now we're gonna go to Sparkle and get her last thought.
All right.
All right.
You know, I love this beer. And
Cool.
of the ones I've had, and I think I've ranked a couple of them, maybe 100. I'm ranking this 100.
Nice.
I could drink this, not fast, but I could drink it, enjoy it. At a cocktail party, for example. Not with dinner, probably, maybe after dinner. And so I'm going to rank that one 100. And I'm going to rank this cheese 100. To me, it's delightful. It's very well balanced. And between the two, they balance out each other so that either before or after, to me, there's hardly a difference. And I like that. So 100% all the way around.
Oh my God, Alex would
I
be
know, right?
proud. Ryan's happy too. So cool. Awesome. Thank you, Sparkle. Thank you. All right, good. I'm glad everything's working. Let's get Bumpy up here to see what he thinks.
The beer, I'm looking at fruit flies and everything else flying around. The beer, probably one of my least favorite from Combs, but also amber ales are not really my favorite style.
Yeah.
Like I kind of dislike them a little bit. So, I mean, this one's okay with like the fruity tones to it. I know that it can age. The 10% alcohol is well hidden. Just how bitter it ends up getting is really where it kind of throws me off a bit. So I'm gonna score the beer at a 41.5. I'll say it's very good. The cheese, let's see. It had a decent amount of like sharp cheddar funk to it. The kind of stale ale thing was kind of interesting. It was drying, but it did have that kind of moist start. I wish that it was just dry from start to finish, instead of having this kind of like weird clammy, kind of giving it like a clammy feeling. And then and then it was bitter. Cheese with a bitterness. So it was almost like licking a hop cone.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it was kind of odd. I'm going to score the cheese because I mean there's certain aspects of it that I really liked, and once again it came down to bitterness, which I love IPAs and stuff too. I don't mind bitterness, but there's certain bitterness that's just kind of it's too much. Like a kumquat. It's like that's just too much bitterness for me. So I'm gonna score the cheese at a 40. I still think it's good. So, and then I'll say that they did work well together.
Awesome. Well, that's good.
Yeah, not my worst
I have a
worst
question
night of beer and
for you.
cheese at all.
I have
So.
a question. Was was yours with the goat milk or not?
No, mine was
Oh,
cow.
okay. Compared to
Yeah.
other feta cheeses,
Oh, I didn't have feta.
Oh, that was me.
okay, maybe I took too many sips.
Yeah, I had
This is
Oh,
just
that's right.
Ale
beer
House
and
cheddar.
today.
Okay, thanks.
Just kidding.
Jeez.
I'm kidding.
Sorry.
No, thanks, Bumpy. Cheers,
I
man.
have had that feta though, that beer.
Oh, have you? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I like
That's
it.
good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. All right.
I've
Well,
also
thank-
had the feta in the little, you know how you get them in the little like the crumbled up feta in the
Right.
Oh yeah, in the drum or the
yeah.
little Tupperware.
I think those are made. I think those are like basically, hey, open it and pour it in your salad.
Right. Right. Crumbled up.
But yeah, I
ingredient.
think that one that you had, I think was better than the little feta in the bowl thing that I had.
Yeah,
So
I do like that. I'll definitely tell you what I thought of it, but no, it's good. It's good. Thanks, Bumpy, man. Cheers, bro. All right.
cheers.
Cheers.
Kill the flies. Get them. Put some fly tape up, fuck's sake. All right.
Yeah, really. It's eating his cheese.
We got smart flies though. I had that a couple years ago, and they just avoided it.
Oh, they did.
I caught like 3 flies in the damn thing. All the flies are still flying around. Like
They're smart little shits. All right. So the beer itself was really good. I really enjoyed this. It's 8.2, I think I said, and it's very drinkable. It's not crushable, but it's definitely drinkable. And you don't really you do get the alcohol. You can feel it. I can feel kind of the hit of it, of that burst of alcohol in my head, but it's not anything. It's like having like a New England IPA or something like 8.2 double. But very good drinker in my opinion. Vanilla baker's chocolate, a dark roast coffee, and that vanilla really rang well. So I will give the beer a 9.4 out of 10 or a 94 out of 100. But yeah, 94 out of 100. Why did I do 9 point? I'm doing my 10 hops thing. No, 94 out of 100 though.
Change your hat. Change your hat, beer man.
Oh my God, I need to take the head off. Yeah. So yeah, 94 out of 100. And the cheese was absolutely excellent in my opinion. I really liked the I love goat cheese. I love the funk. I love everything about it. It's one of my favorite types of cheeses. And to make it a feta was even more awesome. The dryness what didn't bother me whatsoever. It was very nice. In fact, you wanted to have a drink after, just to kind of wet your palate up a little bit. So it just kept you wanting. It made you want more of it, and it was really nice. The salinity was nice. The texture was cool. Just really good. Would be really good in the salad, as Bumpy suggested. Very good. And that with blue cheese, bacon, this, that, olives. Oh my God, you got a nice Cobb salad, or even a Cobb salad, or a Italian salad of some kind. Very good. So I'll give that 100. I thought it was delicious.
Nice.
I really did. The mix, I actually changed my mind. Well, it's kind of a both way actually thing. It is a both way cheese. I liked it. I liked beer before cheese. I was having a little bit while I was listening to you guys, and it actually came out a lot better. It wasn't that metallic thing. I think I mixed it in my mouth a little differently when I was reviewing it. So I actually this time I put the cheese in my mouth and ate it and kind of let it go, and then I drank some beer, and it brought out some of the beer more, some of the vanilla, some of the this and some of that. It was very good. The mixture I'll say it's a 90 out of 100. Still deserving an A score. It's very cool when you're just spur of the momenting it. I'm glad it worked out. I almost feel like a numbing on my tongue. I think it might be from the funky cheese. No, I don't know. If it was a beer, it was the beer. It was the beer. It's your fault. No, so that's what we got. Let's go ahead. Let's
Beer
open
man,
it
can
up.
I ask you a
Yeah,
question?
sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So you like goat cheese. Now, do you have any sense of how a regular feta would go with that beer? The
Regular
goat
feta.
cheese has a different, I mean, it's a funky smell I can't get past. But,
Right.
it adds a whole other dimension. But do you think that would change a lot with that beer?
Um, you're getting more of the funk in this one, obviously. Where the other one's cow milk, so you're getting more just the salty salinity. It's more of a feta's kind of a salty cheese from what I take. Um, it's and it makes you want to have something that will break that salt down. So you're looking at maybe a West Coast IPA or some kind of like
I'm
bitter
talking with
beer.
that beer. With that beer.
Oh, with this
Do you
beer,
think it would change
um,
it a lot?
I think it would. The funk wouldn't be there for sure. It
Okay.
would. I think that I might actually taste more of the vanillas, more of the chocolates, more of the coffee.
Okay.
I mean, coffee's bitter as well, so it kind of accentuated the coffees in it as well in the beer with this even.
Oh,
So that a regular feta, a cow milk feta, would really accentuate the chocolates or the coffee and the chocolates. Yeah,
thank
I'll have
you.
to try it sometime. Yeah,
Thank
see
you.
what happens. Yeah, definitely recommend it. If anything, go check it out, see for yourself if it works. Um, Everyone's palate's different, so
Yep.
um, yeah. All right. So thank you for the question, and and so let's go ahead and let's get to the main panel here, and let me mix you all up, make sure everything is good. All right, that was easy because it's only four of us. Yeah, so go ahead and shout yourself out, shout other channels, whatever you want to do. Starting with, hey, Mrs. Angie, Miss Angie. Oh, you're muted.
Best shout out ever.
It's like sign
Shut up,
language.
Bumpy. My main channel is Angie's Fluid Art, where where I do live art at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday nights. Going to be doing a lot more art on it here in the next 2 weeks because my other channel, Just Being Angie, got me in trouble last night and I got a strike. So I won't be streaming any shenanigans from that channel. I do have a third channel. Take note. It is under Angie Following the Rules. Um, and so
Or not.
I will be streaming from that one, and whether or not I'll be following the rules, I don't know. So I would like to shout out all of these fine, wonderful friends here on the panel, and cheers to Beer Man for always having me up and taking me seriously, even though I bring a lot of comedy to the.
Yeah, that's all right.
And
like
I would like to shout out Josh from Last Beer, Ryan's Beer Reviews, and on Instagram, Short and Stout Beer Reviews, Sam Smalley. And I
Awesome.
thank you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
Am I next? I don't know.
Yeah, let's not skip you again.
Yeah, you're next.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to shout out Angie because, she just takes a licking and keeps on ticking. And I love that. She's such a support mechanism. And all of you guys. And I have to say, even though it's a small group, I learned so much. And I might ask stupid questions, but you know what? I'm learning. And when I go to the store, I go, oh, I heard about this cheese, or I
Yeah.
heard about this beer. And I love that because it really helps me a lot. So thank you so much for this
Totally.
stream. Um, My channel is Art by Sparkle, and I I try to do lives or premieres every week. There won't be one this week because I'm getting ready to go to Vegas to
Oh, wow.
PortCon to learn from other artists. So I'm very excited about that. I do have a collaboration coming up with Nate Bright Art, his Nate's Art Lab, where we have joined to do a collaboration once a month. And sometimes we have a theme. Most of the times we have a not so much a theme, but colors or design or whatever. So mine's coming up on Saturday, I believe at 2:40 p.m. We'd love to see you there. And it's a lot of fun. There aren't a lot of us, so it's not a long period of time. But it is great. It kind of pushes me to do something, and which has been kind of a challenge for me lately. And it's great. I want to shout out Miscellaneous Beers. I was up on his Miscellaneous Monday or whatever you want to call it. I was the only woman, but that's fine. But it was fun, and I shout him out because he's a cool dude.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it for me.
Cool. Thanks, Art. Art. Thanks, Art.
Thanks, Art.
Thanks, Art.
Hi, Art.
Thanks, Art. You've done so many great things for people.
And keep your sparkle on.
Oh, yeah.
So my channel, Bumpy Road Brews, I'll try to push out a video this week. I just put one out, I think Saturday. I'll also try to get to anybody that may have left me a comment. I should probably write back to you. Say thanks for
Don't feel
watching.
bad. I've been late with mine too.
Yeah, I used to be right on it, but lately I've just been like, whatever.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll definitely get something out this week. I got to drink more beer too and record myself drink. I drink plenty of beer, but I need to definitely sit down in front of the camera and do some more inspections because I don't have a lot kind of sitting there for footage to edit. So yeah, that's about it going on for my channel. And then just make sure to check out FLX beer reviews. You got Dan and Mike over there. Sometimes they even partner up with Joe from the Beer Patrol. So it's another great channel to check out. He gets quite a few beers from all around the states and stuff. So not only is he just doing kind of beers that are from his general area in New York, he's in that Buffalo, New York region. Yeah, it's got
Nice.
some beers from other states. So a great channel to watch if you want some pretty in depth, pretty honest beer reviews.
Awesome. Yeah.
Cheers.
Nice.
FLX.
Yes.
Yeah, they're freaking awesome, dude. Cool.
What do you want, Sadie?
Oh, I thought you were talking to the flies.
Lady.
What do you want, fly?
Are you going to go out and bark? Is that what you're going to do? Are you actually going to pee outside instead
No,
of inside?
Ah, JV, the wall.
that's how my dog is. You let them out, and then they think they're just going out there to get fresh air, but really they're out there to go pee. But they don't
Yeah.
go pee,
Trudy thinks she's out there to bark and cause problems for the neighbor dogs.
right?
Yeah.
Then they
That's
pee and
not
pee.
the reason.
My friend with the new puppy forgets that's what he goes outside for, and he comes in and does his business.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, our dog pissed it went under the refrigerator, and I was like, oh man, god damn it.
Acid wash.
This is you all. Anyway, it smells like urine in my kitchen now. But
You're in my kitchen.
you're in
We're
my
in
kitchen.
my
So, so my 2 live streams, of course, Beer and Cheese is always going. Next week will be the same, 8:00 Eastern, 5 mine, and Sparkles time, at least for now. And they're not actually doing time shit anymore, are they?
not until fall when we fall back.
Oh,
And
I
then
thought they were gonna do it.
you'll be an hour behind, and I'll be the same.
Oh, so they're still doing I thought they were quitting that. I thought
I
United
hope
States
so,
was
but
like,
I haven't heard.
okay, all right,
I
cool.
sure hope so. It's obnoxious.
It's dumb. Just keep it right. Yeah,
obnoxious.
right. Totally. So that, and then tomorrow's stream will be going. It is it's my 20th anniversary with my wife.
Oh,
but I'm gonna do the show because I forgot all about it.
Oh,
Oh,
happy
Jake,
anniversary.
Thank you, Sparkle. Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you, JV. Fuck, man, awesome. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
So 20th, hey, I don't have any money. I can't. No, I don't mean it like that. But I can't go out. But I definitely want to. I'm gonna spend some time with her tomorrow. But I want to do my
you
show.
cook?
So,
Do you cook?
we'll probably have some steaks on the
Yeah.
smoker and
Do a nice dinner with a candle.
nice dinner. A nice dinner. Where world does that come from? Danner. Who calls dinner Danner? Hey Dan. So that
Dinner and a rose.
totally getting some. Yeah, I'll definitely do the flower thing.
You're totally getting some? Is that what you said?
I don't know about
He
that.
did, and then he changed it to flowers. TMI.
I don't know. I don't know anything about that one, but no, the show will keep going. We'll do that at 3 tomorrow, 6 your Bumpy's time, Andy's time, yeah. So that's all spun out. And what else is there? I did a beer for Chadeo in his name. And it came out very nice. Actually, it's a 7.6. It actually is a little over what it needed to be, but it does not taste salty, and that is what I'm happy about. I am getting 2 new kegs coming in, so I won't be losing any more air, and I can carbonate. I'm going to rebrew Bumpy's beer when I do Bear's beer, which will be a triple New England IPA. Bumpy's will be a Westie again. We're going to mix it up. We're going to switch it up, and I swear to God, I'm going to get your fucking beer to you soon. But I'm going to send those. I'm going to send the Couch Cat Wee Heavy out to Miscellaneous and get a review, maybe a double review with him and I, just on that, because I'm only doing the tributees, and then anyone that requests, if I get a special request and you're willing to pay the shipping and help me out, then I'll send you some, if I have enough. So just let me know. The Wee Heavy's really nice, though. It's been sitting a while, and it's nice and clear. It's really good.
Great.
That's a lot of talking. So no reviews for me, except for some which is my shout out. Beer Hounds sent me 4 beers. I'm going to be, I already did one of them, and I fucked up on my fucking unboxing because I was really drunk. But go check out that unboxing. It's really fucking hilarious.
You were so funny when you sang that song. I was cracking up.
What happened to me? It's always when I smoke weed and drink. Jesus. Yeah. Beer Hounds beer reviews, definitely shout out. Shark Brewing and Adventures is what I thought it was just Shark Home Brewing, but he changed it, I think. Shark Brewing and Adventures, go check him out as well. And of course, Ridgeopolis. I'll be doing his friends, Bear. I'll be doing the Triple New England IPA. So check out Ridgeopolis. Bear's on Facebook. I'll put his information in anything I do in the future. But great dude, funny guy. Yeah, awesome stuff. You guys are awesome. I love you guys very much. You're my family. Yeah, I
enjoy it.
that goes for them, everyone in the chat as well. That's friendly, that's courteous, that's kind, that's funny, and we all love you. So thank you so much, guys in the chat, and thank you for the panel. We got Angie's Fluid Art, Sparkle, Lord Finzer, Art by Sparkle. We have Bumpy Road Brews, Bumpy Road, however he wants to call himself. Cheers to you guys. Much love. Seriously. Yeah. So, yeah, let's get this over with. You guys have a good night, day, wherever you are from in this fucking beautiful world. I didn't have to put the fucking in there. But in the beautiful world.
It gave it
Too many. Yeah. Give it a little.
Give it a punch.
Not after one more sip, though. Definitely. Let's sip it up.
Cheers.
Cheerios.
Cheerios.
Great show. All right.